So, I said I would do daily videos, and that's what I'm doing, I guess. Let's talk about Trudeau because he visited the United States just recently, and pretty much there's nothing really interesting about the visit. It's pretty routine, nothing interesting. Oh, and by the way, Mr. Trudeau, I don't know if you're aware of this, but adding real Donald Trump, yeah, that's hate speech, racist, intolerant language, according to the CBC Marketplace. Just heads up there, bud. You might get fined by the Human Rights Commission. What is interesting, I guess, is the Toronto Star now getting mad at Sean Spicer for accidentally misspeaking and calling Justin Trudeau Prime Minister Joe Trudeau of Canada. Oh my god. So let's actually roll this clip that's available on their website to see how accurately it resembles their headline. Trump's press secretary just called Justin Trudeau Prime Minister Joe Trudeau of Canada. Let's see how bad that the headline matches with the actual footage.
Yesterday, the president had an incredibly productive set of meetings and discussions with Prime Minister Trudeau of Canada, with Prime Minister Trudeau of Canada, with Prime Minister Trudeau of Canada.
And well, as any reasonable human being would notice, he simply misspoke. Fuck. Now, like I've mentioned before, the Toronto Star is very progressive. It's very left-leaning, a lot of really terrible opinion pieces, let's be honest here. And this piece is not much different. So we start out with Donald Trump's press secretary, Sean Spicer, had a lot on his mind at the start of his daily briefing on Tuesday, which may or may not explain why he called Canada's Prime Minister Joe. Well, he called him Joe Trudeau, but, you know. Now, I am going to give them a pass here because this is just fancy editing for the most part, and let's be honest, they already mentioned the full phrase in the headline. But what is ridiculous about this piece is the speculation on Sean Spicer's intent, because we don't have it. Now, it would be fine if this was an opinion piece and we were speculating on, whatever the fuck we want to speculate on aliens for all I fucking care, but this isn't. This is a news piece. This is not an opinion piece, and we must stick to the standards of news reporting, which is just current fact event reporting. That's what this is, or should be. And link right below to the complete list of 57 false things Donald Trump has said as president. Yeah. I have lots of faith in that list. Spicer used much of his opening statement to explain the forced registration of Trump's National Security Advisor, Michael Flynn, and before he let reporters begin grilling him on the Flynn fiasco, he found a bit of time to mention Trump's Monday meeting with Justin Trudeau. I love it. Sean Spicer is always being grilled by the media when that's kind of the point of a press secretary. However, this publication has not really treated this previous press secretary, Josh Earnest, the same. As far as I can tell, I tried to search their entire archives for articles on Josh Earnest, and all I found was just crap. It was mostly sorted by date, even though I specifically outlined by relevance, which is really annoying. But all I could really find was just videos or the odd reference to the previous press secretary. It's frustrating. But this really does seem to be a new thing with these progressive media outlets. If they're not writing attack pieces on Donald Trump or Kellyanne Conway, they're doing it on Sean Spicer. Because, to be fair, there was that whole big inauguration crowd blow up that really did not need to happen, which was perpetuated by the media. So, but I can understand now, shortly after that event happened, the media is trying to be opportunists and attacking and jumping on the Sean Spicer hate wagon. That Sean Spicer lies all the time. Ooh, every word that utters out of his mouth is a lie. Yeah, if only it wasn't coming from you, media. You giant hypocrites. Pot calling the kettle black. Anyways, they go on to say, after writing out the entire quote, it seemed possible that Joe was more of a verbal stumble than a case of mistaken identity, Spicer may have been attempting to say Prime Minister Trudeau, then said Prime Minister Just, and then corrected himself, which that's exactly what happened. Like seriously, you and I both watched the video. He just stumbled on his words, for fuck's sakes. Then right below, it was not immediately clear if Spicer is familiar with the Molson ads featuring a Joe from Canada. I'm not even aware of this. This is old as fuck. Jesus Christ. Spicer has faced mockery for his slips of the tongue. Yeah, I wonder who that is from. You guys, right over there. Toronto Star. What, like you're doing right now. Fuck. Seriously, if only you guys were self-aware. Deliberate deceit and attacks on reporters asking him questions. Okay, that's fair enough. I mean, not as bad as you say it is, because it's really just him mocking reporters. Mockery is not the same as an attack, but whatever. That is, unless, of course, there is something, some other event that I'm not aware of that I should be, that, you should report on, and then link when you reference. Fuck! Like, holy hell. Jeez. These motherfuckers. This was his second curious remark related to Canada. In a late January, he cited the terror attack on Muslims at the Quebec Mosque to justify Trump's travel ban on people from 7 months. I'm going to tell you something. This is your fault. Yeah, you, the media, not Toronto Star specifically, because if they did have articles, they have purged them clean from the record. But it's far more likely that nobody was in the office on a Sunday night when the actual shooting happened. But still, the media reported from eyewitness accounts that Allahu Akbar was yelled in the mosque. Look up my live stream. It's there. It was streamed the night of. That was the record. That's why everyone thought it was an Islamic attack. This is not Sean Spicer deliberately misleading or deliberately lying. This is him using the information at the time being reported by the media. And then it claims, Trump's chaos-plagued young administration has been struggling with basic tasks like identifying foreign leaders correctly. It called United Kingdom Prime Minister Theresa May called the President of Colombia the President of Colombia. Colombia? What? And called the Prime Minister of Australia the President of Australia. Oh my fucking god, really? Really? This Canadian officials are unlikely to be upset by the Joe gaffe. Perhaps most significant, Spicer adopted one of the Canadian embassy's favorite talking points about the $2 billion in trade as his own. So this is a complete non-issue. Wow, who would have thought? Golly gee, Sean Spicer just misspoke, and this is a non-issue because the Canadians are not going to give a fuck. Wow. You made this whole article just to get my click, just to garnish my click, which I have ad blocker, so fuck you, fuck your ad revenue. I'm not a hypocrite. I don't monetize myself, so you can't hit me with that one, fuck you. But, yeah, you wrote this whole article garnishing some controversy out of nothing, which is just a slip, which you conclude in the last paragraph is likely to be a non-issue. Because it is a non-issue. Fuck. We all have these things. Everyone does it. You do it. I do it. I do it myself. I've done it in this fucking video. If you haven't noticed, I have not edited those out. I've only edited out useless rants that went nowhere, because I have those, trust me. But seriously, stop assuming malice over being human, making mistakes, slipping up speech. We are not robots and speak perfect grammatical English all the time. Is grammatical a word? Who cares? It does not matter, because we are not robots, and I just messed up pretending to be a robot because I am only human. Holy fuck. But seriously, we all get the point, capiche? It's a non-issue. It's a non-issue, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this video. It's kind of a little bit different, bam, get her done kind of thing, son, right? So I hope you liked it. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your evening, day, whatever the fuck, right? Thank you. Goodbye.